Hello everyone, welcome to my channel or welcome back. Ali here. Today we are going to talk about clean fragrances. What are actually clean fragrances? I don't know. For me, clean means that they are fresh, airy, smells like clean clothes, clean sheets, clean everything actually. Let's begin with the first one, Laura Biagotti or Biagotti Laura. We can say that in the fragrance world, this is kind of a grandma because it was launched back in 1994, almost all as myself. And yeah, it stood its time. You can still find it, at least in the area where I live, in the grocery stores. It's very fresh and clean in my view. I personally can wear it only during very hot days, but guys, I tested it year ago or 2 years ago in a grocery store, and I went to buy something else in another shop and I got compliment on it, and I was like, one day I need to buy it, and it's quite affordable. Let's check the notes. Top notes are peach, watermelon, lychee, green notes, plum and bergamot, and Brazilian rosewood. Middle notes are fresh as cyclamen, lily of the valley, violet, orchid, jasmine and rose, and base are musk, vanilla, sandalwood, cedar, amber and vetiver. It's very fresh, aquatic, bit floral, bit fruity. It lists watermelon, which I really like, but honestly, it's not standing out. It's really nice. For some, maybe a little bit old school scent, but worth to try. Moving on to Zara Wednesday, I am most grateful. This is actually quite difficult to find nowadays. I found it on the second-hand market. It was in sale but got sold out extremely quickly. And I guess why? Because this is apparently, according to Fragrantica, it's a dupe of Mojave Ghost by Byredo. And out of all Byredos, I really like the most Mojave Ghost. And I got immediately intrigued, and I've checked so many of the comments on Fragrantica, and people were saying it's really dupe-like. And I had a tester, like the small 2 milliliter tester, and yeah, I really enjoy it. So this is very fresh, a little bit fruity in the opening fragrance, quite citrusy, very airy, longevity, nothing special. It has in the top notes pear, freesia and pink pepper. Middle notes apple blossom, violet and orchid. Base notes sandalwood, vanilla and cedar. I would say in many of the fragrances you will see fresh lily of the valley or notes like that. Let's see. When talking about clean fragrances, it would be a sin not to mention Dior Pure Poison. This is white floral cleanliness. It's very welcoming. It smells like you would put your newly dried down clothes on yourself. It's really nice. It was launched in 2004, 20 years ago, and top notes are jasmine, orange and bergamot with Sicilian mandarin. Middle notes are gardenia and orange blossom, and base notes are sandalwood, white amber, cedar and white musk. This clean fragrance is amazing all year round. I usually wear it during spring and summer because there I want to feel more fresher and I have so many fragrances, but I can imagine myself to wear it like all around the year. It's great scent if you prefer clean scents, or even if you are not a person really into a clean scent like myself, then this is the one. If you would like to have only one in your collection, I would say that this is a fragrance you should buy. This would be a safe choice if you have a lot of meetings during the day. It's very warm, you want to refresh yourself and give this like clean vibes, and actually it rise your positive mood when you feel clean. So I would really highly advise you and add it to your collection. It's still available. I already use half of a bottle. It's quite pricey, but I will for sure repurchase the bottle once I will use it. Another fragrance that worth to mention is Oscar de la Renta Bella Bianca. As the name indicates, Bella Bianca, packaging white. Usually these are the signs for a fragrance to be rather clean, fresh, airy, potentially floral. It has really lovely packaging in the front side. And if you're looking for floral, clean, little bit elegant scent with not the best longevity, this is it. But if you have opportunity to respray yourself, it can work for you. This is really nice scent. In the top notes, we have pear, lily of the valley, and green leaves. Middle notes are jasmine, tuberose, orange blossom, and rose. Base notes are musk, white iris, and sandalwood. As you can see, again, we have lily of the valley, jasmine. These are very clean, vibe-giving notes. There are some green notes. This could also contribute to feeling green, a little bit calm. Pear gives this freshness, a little bit of fruitiness, but it's still quite fresh. Really nice note combination, and I can only advise you to try if you have the opportunity. Also, I would say this would be an amazing scent for jobs that are really in contact with people. They are very close to people, so you don't want to overwhelm the other person, but you still want to give this nice, clean, fresh impression. Also, this is fairly playful, so it would be good for teenagers, young adults, if you're considering to buy a gift that will not offend anybody. Moving on to Issey Miyake and drop the Issey Essentielle. This is really like a fresh breeze after the rain during extremely hot day over 30 degrees Celsius. It's aquatic, it's floral. This was actually launched just last year, looking at Fragrantica. It has green leaves in the top, middle notes are aquatic notes and lilac, and base notes are magnolia and musk. So this is a great option for people who like lilac. I personally love lilac because I live in a country where lilac is everywhere during the spring. I love the smell of the lilac. I love the smell when it's rain and then the lilac is in the air. I really do. It's difficult in some fragrances and sometimes I don't like it on my skin, but in this combination it's really a win-win for me. Actually, guys, there are so many interesting comments on Fragrantica. Somebody said it's like Nivea. No, definitely not. The most beautiful underwatery floral kingdom. Interesting. Typical fresh, clean kind of scent, but somehow it stands out. Then bamboo shampoo, sea breeze, greenish laundry masks. So you can make yourself an imagination, and if you can test it, then try. A vegan brand called Carven. It has a couple of fragrances, but this one is the best in my view. It's called Second Skin, and even though it's a bit fruity, it still gives me this fresh shampoo smell. It says it's fruity floral vanilla iris. It was launched last year, and in the top notes we have raspberry, lemon, and pear. Middle notes iris, peach blossom, and peony, and base notes are vanilla and oak. And some people are comparing this to flower bomb or mango skin. I'm not sure if I would say. This has something which is very, very clean giving vibe in it. It's quite feminine, to be honest, and I wouldn't say it's sort of unisex or something like that, although I guess guys can wear it as well. It's like not like prominent, like super overly sweet, and it's quite affordable. United Colors of Benetton Sisterland Green Jasmine. Very funny bottle. I really like this line of dolls, and I have to mention this fragrance because it's very nice and calming. It's white floral, it has a jasmine, but it's not sweet jasmine. It's quite on the fresher side. It has citrus, so it's giving these really cool vibes to it. As I mentioned in other videos, this is great scent for the ones that are suffering with strong scents. They are not into fragrances that much because they cannot bear the smell, but this one could be a choice for people like that. In the top notes we have tangerine and pear, again middle notes jasmine, orange blossom, and base notes vanilla musk. Usually I'm observing that there is a lot of musk in clean fragrances, which may not be so vegan friendly. However, musk is also giving this clean vibes, so to speak. And yes, so this is it. To green jasmine. Now, Lanvin Lefleur de Lanvin Water Lily. This is a very nice scent. If you are looking for something to replace your Chloe Eau de Parfum, this might be. They are very similar. Floral, citrus, aquatic, woody, and fresh. And this one was launched in 2021, where Chloe is a little bit longer on the market. And we have here top notes: pink, grapefruit, and pomegranate. Middle notes are water lily and water jasmine, so very aquatic. Base notes are musk and sandalwood, so we have again musk. This is not a vegan friendly scent, however it's really nice and quite enlightening your day, making you feel very bright, refreshed. I guess from all fragrances from this line are quite on a fresher side. As well, we can say it's quite affordable, therefore can reach also younger audience. It's a feminine, everyday scent, and I would put my hand on it if I would be you. Couple of words to Gucci Bloom. This might not be the cup of tea for everybody. It's white floral tuberose, and I wasn't a fan at first place, to be honest with you guys. I was really sweet scent girl, and this is a heavy floral scent. However, I get used to it, and when I'm smelling it, it's a mature clean scent. I'm not sure if this is something for teenagers. It's rather for 30 plus or 27 plus if I'm very kind. It's nice scent though. If you are a floral lover, yes, it's really beautiful. Top note is jasmine, middle note is tuberose, and base note is Ragoon Creeper, whatever that means. Let me check, guys. So what is Ragoon Creeper? It sounds not very nice, but actually other name is Chinese honeysuckle. So other profile of this note is sweet and fruity, strong and intoxicating, reminiscent of white flowers and honeysuckle. Apparently all other Gucci Bloom fragrances have this note as well, and I would say not a safe blind buy. Another fragrance that I consider clean is Givenchy Ange Eau de Le Secret Eau de Toilette. This is overall a sweet, fruity, fresh green and white floral fragrance. As we said in this video before, green, white floral is usually an indicator for fragrance to be very, very clean and fresh. Overall is in Chypre fruity group, but the top notes we have candy, apple, and sugar. Middle notes are tea, jasmine, and rose, and base notes are patchouli and musk. Again, not a vegan scent. What I must say is that thanks to the tea and jasmine, this is extremely calming, clean scent. I really enjoy wearing it. It's giving me a good person vibe, the vibe of a person who is trustable, who you want to share, with whom you want to share your darkest secrets, because he will put you back to your zen mood. He will hear you, or she will hear you, basically, because it's feminine scent. Trust me, everybody will love it. Armani Terra di Gioia. Don't worry, I have already backup bottle. This is almond made clean. It's categorized as amber floral, but it's a really, really clean fragrance. Top notes are pear, mandarin orange, and bergamot, usual notes giving a clean vibes. Middle notes are almond blossom and jasmine. Here we have the almond. And base notes are amberwood and musk. Again, not vegan. Just looking at fragrances that I have in my collection and I really like, which are clean, it's not that many that are vegan due to musk, which is there. Very, very interesting discovery for me. This fragrance is jasmine dominant, It has an almond, of course. It has all of this freshness from the citruses and pear in the top. It's giving also trustable HR person vibe, great for the office. Another random blind buy is actually my second fragrance from this brand, Oscar de la Renta, Alibi, Eau de Toilette. This, guys, smells like if you ever been to Italy and walked through the city and smelled the fresh, clean laundry on the street, on this like very narrow, small streets in Italy, in the city centers, more towards the middle to south. This is it. This is clean, floral, slightly elegant, but freshly washed clothes scent. Top notes are pear blossom, bergamot, and mandarin orange. Typical top note trio that we already heard before. Middle notes peony, lotus, and peach. Base notes are musk, whitewood, and amber. Again, not vegan. Even though thinking that in majority cases, if not all musk, it's now synthetic, so it should not be problem for vegans. But yeah, I guess usually just because of that they would not consider it as a vegan scent. Please let me know in the comments, what do you think about musk as a note? If it's synthetic, is fragrance considered vegan or not? I'm really curious about your opinions. Projection and longevity is not the beast, I'm not gonna lie. It's more skin scent, so it could be a good bed scent or scent during very hot days. Well, Versace Dylan Blue. I bet everybody knows this scent. This is great, fancy schmancy smelling shampoo fragrance. I like to wear it actually all over the year. I prefer this as a clean scent during colder days though, like autumn and winter, but I'm thinking to keep it in my spring and as well summer collection. This is rather clean evening scent to me. It has in the top notes Granny Smith apple, blackcurrant, clover, forget me not, and shiso. So forget me not is actually a flower group, a fantasy note with transparent green fresh nuances. Then in the middle we have peach, petallia, rose hip, rose, and jasmine. Base again musk, whitewoods, styrax, and patchouli. In my view, this can fit to many people. For me personally, I need to have a mood to wear this fragrance. It's not my everyday scent, but I wear it here and there. Not that often, maybe I could wear it more often. And actually, I observed with myself that I have quite a lot of apple fragrances, but not wearing them too often. Continuing with the same line is a Versace Dylan Turqoise. This is aquatic heaven, so if you love aquatic fragrances, this is definitely a choice for you. It's very fresh, light, bright, enchanting. And no, I don't have the third one in this video. Don't worry, spoiler alert. So this is floral fruity, but very aquatic, fresh, and giving a clean vibe when you are sweaty. We have in the top notes lemon, mandarin orange, and pink pepper. Middle notes are guava, fresh, cassis, and jasmine. Base notes are clear wood, musk, and cedar. Guava is extremely beautiful note in the fragrances if done well. It's very fresh, slightly sweet, giving amazing vibes. It's a note in one of my favorite fragrances for summer, Guava Goddess by Donna Karan, DKNY. This one, yeah, some said it's too teenager, too kid, but it's great because everybody can wear it from younger age till more mature adult age. I think it's a great summer scent. If I could choose only one out of actually two J'adores that I have, I would choose Parfum de Eau, J'adore Parfum de Eau. This is really playful, shampooy, clean, fragrance that gives you such good vibes, and I have it in my collection all around the year because I always spray it here and there. I try to take it to my holidays. I try to use it as much as possible. Such a mood improver. We have in the notes jasmine, zambac, green note, magnolia, honeysuckle, neroli, and rose. So you can imagine, very, very clean and lovely fragrance, and it's quite creamy. It has, I always said, it has an oil, and what I would see as a downfall is actually the oil. Yes, it might be hydrating for your skin during the summer, but I will show you in a moment that it leaves these white stains on the skin. I would be questioning to spraying it on my clothes whether it can leave a marks there. So yeah, otherwise absolutely gorgeous, beautiful scent, and yeah, I would put it just on my skin. Another mask fragrance that is very clean, elegant, and simple, chic, Narciso Rodriguez, Narciso Poudre. The bottle is stunning, simple, classy. It has this milky peach color, and yeah, the scent itself, it's very clean, very elegant. I would say it's great for that period of time when you are going to the conferences. If you're that person, you want to appear very neat, very elegant and sophisticated. To me, similar to other fragrances we talked about, this reminds me of a clear laundry. It's really pleasant, very comforting, and make you feel clean, really clean. In the top notes we have jasmine, Bulgarian rose, and orange blossom. Middle note is musk, and base notes are coumarin, cedar, vetiver, and patchouli. For me, I pick up very strongly musk and jasmine with orange blossom, which is giving a little bit of tartness to the fragrance. And yeah, it's definitely a clean one. Last but not least is very well known Chloe Eau de Parfum. I guess this fragrance went through your hands at least once in your life, whether you got it or not. It's a very feminine scent, very easygoing, clean. This is for me, lady in a A-shaped dress, 50s, very clean, put together during summer. Top notes we have peony, lychee, and freesia. In the middle is rose, lily of the valley, and magnolia. Base notes are Virginia, cedar, and amber. If you are into clean fragrances, I'm sure that you have this fragrance in your collection already. If you're just starting, this is easy grab and go to start with the fresh, lovely scents. Bye guys.